a cotto round for the most part.
Mayorga standing between rounds. A highly entertaining first 2 rounds here in Las Vegas. Round 3. Mayorga comes out with a big right, just loading up with that right hand. Cotto in the black, Mayorga in the blue with the white trim. Nice left hook to the neck by Cotto.
I mean, you have to love Mayorga. Win, lose, or draw. He's never been in a boring fight. A man always throws it out there and put it all on the line, and you got to love it. He's a fan favorite.
And when you combine it with Cotto, who also is very seldom in a fight that's exciting, you have to get something that's fun out of it.
Stirring action here in the early going. Nice little dance step by Mayorga.
Emanuel Stewart used to call his former fighter, Tommy Hearns, the Elvis Presley of boxing. Something exciting always happened. You could say the same for Cotto in most of his fights as well.
Exciting in and out of the ring.
And like we mentioned earlier, you know, if Cotto is allowed to fight at his pace comfortably like this, you know, it's going to take one of those punches that you don't see to slow him down.
Cotto just walked into a right hand right to the chin.
And there's the left hook of Cotto, and Mayorga says, come on.
Mayorga inviting Cotto in. Come on, fight me. Keep coming, he says. This is unbelievable. Crowd in a frenzy. He just stays there in the corner and invites Cotto in.
But look at Miguel Cotto. What a cool customer.
Yeah, he's not going to get goaded into that. He's not going to get baited. That's what Mayorga wants. Oh, is that an amazing sequence?
And what an amazing sequence in which nothing really happened, and it was exciting.
Exactly.
It reminds me of the time he dropped his hand, stuck his chin out, and Tito Trinidad hit him with 2 solid left hooks, and the fight was over a little bit after that.
Exactly.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Yes.
An interesting display of the patience and the poise of Cotto, and now look at him go to work on the body. He's a good fighter.
Miguel Cotto with the jet, looking extremely confident here. Bouncing up and down. Up on his toes.
Mayorga is still dangerous. He's trying to sneak something in, a big punch in here and there. I mean, Cotto has to be on his P's and Q's tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Still, that right hand could get in there and hurt him.
One of those fights you have to be so focused against a guy like Mayorga. Final seconds of the 3rd round. Oh, a nice right hand to the chin. Mayorga says, you didn't hurt me, Miguel. And he almost escorted Miguel into the corner. Come on back. Here's Mayorga's mom, Miriam Mayorga Perez, cheering her son on ringside.
You're wasting punches. You got to sit down for a while. Sit down, sit down. You got to keep with that right hand working.
How about this for taunting, Al?
Amazing the way Mayorga is just forcing him, asking him to come forward. I've never seen anyone that animated in the corner.
And even between rounds, he refused to sit down. His trainers were saying, sit, sit, sit. And he continued to stand.
Yeah, he's amped up. And what he was trying to do right there is to try to trick Miguel Cotto in an all-out brawl, a fisticuffs, to give him an opportunity to land a big punch.
Round 4 scheduled for 12. Mayorga continues to be so animated.
And of course, for the most part, you don't win fights by talking in the ring.
That was a big left hook that that Mayorga just landed.
And there's Cotto with an uppercut, but it may have come up short. Yeah, I thought that was our job.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, talking.
You know, the jab, the right eye of Mayorga looks like he's got some issue with it as well.
Cotto bouncing around.
And one of the stories of this fight, I think, is the right hand of Cotto, which, you know, he had the repair of the shoulder with an operation, and they said it was better, and truthfully, it is better. He's throwing it much better than before.
Emmanuel Stewart said he can't recall Cotto really ever knocking anybody out with the right hand. It's usually the left hook, of course. That's his trademark punch, and he is a natural lefty.
And he's really getting his jab working this round.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
And I think it's safe to say, as every round goes on, for Mayorga, things become more difficult because he tends to not be so effective in those later rounds.
And we knew that. You know, we
Yes.
knew that the earlier rounds would be some of the most competitive rounds.
Yep.
Well, 4 was the magic number for Mayorga. He said he would get Cotto out by 4.
Right there, they exchanged left hooks, and those are the type of punches that Mayorga is depending on to hurt Cotto.
The crowd so into it, reacting to everything. Nice right hand, and then a slip by Mayorga on the cotto sign.
For a moment, I thought maybe Mayorga hurt his foot, but it appears that he's okay.
Both coming forward at the same time.
You know, Mayorga's not by nature a great left hook artist, but he's finding some opportunities for that punch. Cotto's is much better, of course.
It was the right hand against Cotto that got in against Yuri Foreman at Yankee Stadium back in June.
Mayorga's squinting with the right eye. I'm not sure if there's a problem, but we'll see.
Good body shot by Mayorga. He put all of it, all he had in that shot.
Then a low blow by Miguel Cotto. Chopping right, right and left, a combination. Some of that got in, not all of it by Mayorga. Some of it was blocked. Cotto smiling. Cotto returning the favor, giving him a little bit of Mayorga.
I think
Cotto's wife going wild.
Melissa quite happy at that turn of events.
I think a lot of that punch, a lot more than Cotto wanted to get in, got in on that exchange.
One more pressure on him now. A little pressure. We're giving him a lot of space. Let's not push it in now.
At the end of the round, one of a number of great action sequences in this fight, Mayorga was able to get in several good right hands. They're delivered awkwardly, but they can land and they have power. But that's where the smile started on Miguel Cotto's face, trying to suggest that I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, he definitely got his attention.
Okay.
And round number 5. A sizzling affair here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Mayorga checking back to see how close he was to the corner. Left hooks to the head by Cotto. Okay, says Ricardo, come on back and try that again. And Mayorga with a left uppercut that got through the wickets. Cotto with a great uppercut that got through. Another one. Another jab now.
taking it up a notch because of the combination that he got hit with after round 3, and he's bringing the pressure right now.
Now, Miguel Cotto still has to be very careful not to attack wildly.
Yes, he does. After round 4, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Cotto bouncing shots off Mayorga's head.
A look at press row scoring, and a 2-point victory in the unofficial cards by Kieran Mulvaney from ESPN, Lance Pugmire from the Los Angeles Times, but Diego Martinez has it the way I do all 4 rounds for Cotto. How do you have it scored, Antonio?
I actually gave the last round to Mayorga because I think he did a lot better than he did previously.
That was the one he could have won.
Mayorga missing with an uppercut attempt.
But Cotto is determined to put some hurt on Mayorga right now. This is a changing of the guard right now because Cotto...
Ooh, nice right hand. Another overhand right by Mayorga. Looking impressive here, missing there. Trying to end it on 1 punch, right?
Well, and what makes this fascinating, we know Miguel Cotto, as great a warrior as he is, and only twice has he failed to win in his career, but he's been hurt in 7 or 8 fights. So it can happen at any moment with him, and that's what creates the suspense.
And both Cotto's losses by TKO versus Manny Pacquiao, Antonio Margarito. Mayorga with 4 KO losses. Mosley, De La Hoya, Trinidad, and his first pro fight. Wicked exchange there. Cotto getting the better, finishing off with a brilliant left hook upstairs.
I tell you, if Mayorga is in the type of shape that I believe he is, he's going to continue to try, round after round after round. He's going to be in this fight to the end.
But now it's almost like target practice, a confident Cotto. And then Mayorga comes back with an overhand right to the head. Some resounding exchanges. A fight just chock full of highlights. That was blocked by Mayorga's gloves. But the crowd reacting. Left hook to the chin by Cotto. Final seconds of round 5. The action doesn't let up. Right hand by Mayorga. Okay.
Miguel Cotto, early in the round, getting Mayorga against the ropes and working the body and that beautiful left uppercut. And Mayorga, of course, as is his wont, trying to get him to come in and make a silly mistake. Instead, in the center of the ring, where Cotto wants to be, lands great combinations, including the left hook. Cotto doesn't want to fight off the ropes. Now, they have a common opponent, Shane Mosley, in a close decision with loss to Cotto, and, of course, knocking out Mayorga.
Yeah, you know, styles make fights again.
Yep, exactly.
They're just going to wipe off the back.
Not a lot said there.